Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Tonight we are, of course, returning to Dyson Sphere Program, where we will try and make our push toward... Hey Future Boy, thanks for the resub. We're going to try to make our push towards interplanetary logistics soon. I don't know if we'll make it, but soon. Well, that was weird. You're and thanks for claiming first. Your message came in, but it didn't show it in the chat widget, which is weird. All right, so today, on top of being stream day and Dyson Sphere Program stream day, was update day for Dyson Sphere. Hey, Epic Winner, welcome. And among other things, the most important things here are the quick upgrades, where we can upgrade conveyor belt sorter and assembly machines by directly putting the new ones on lower grade ones. And then also chain upgrade and chain dismantle, so we can now dismantle and upgrade a whole conveyor belt at one time, which everyone has been waiting for. And of course, rebinding hotkeys. The only one that I may rebind is going to be the warp key off of caps lock to something else. Otherwise, I'm not that... Nothing else is really that impactful to me. I guess reducing the energy for deceleration and steering would be is nice, but pretty much everything else is just nice to have type stuffs. Not really hugely impactful to the Wally gameplay, and you probably couldn't read half of that either because it was covered up by the chat box. But most of what you can read is the last update anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's load up and... oop, that's not the right one. Let's load up and see what's going on. So we want to work on next. We need to make our push toward... interstellar logistics system, which includes interplanetary, of course. In order to have this, we need to have the titanium we're working on. I don't have a lurk command yet. I should probably do one. We need to have the titanium... alloy up and running that we're working on, and we also need to have those other engines, which are... Did we make those already? We have them researched, but I don't think we've made them yet. No, because we did the titanium alloy for that too. So that's what we're working on, and that's what we need to get done. In the meantime, what else do we want to work on? What else don't we have made yet? That's probably the big concern. Hey, Jake, welcome. We don't have these crystals yet. All they're used for is making accumulators, so we'll make those once we get to... Once we go back to the other planet, we'll make them there. Because that's where all of our silicon is anyways, we might as well make them there. And I'm actually thinking about using that planet as a manufacturing center anyway, and making this planet more be about the stuff that's exclusive to here, i.e. oil. But we'll see how that goes. This might end up still being like the mall world once we build them all. Not sure. So what else do we have to make? Do we make the photon combiners? I want to say yes-ish. Yes, we had to have, because we're making solar sails. Oh yeah, look, we're importing them even. We're flying them in. Okay. We made those. Those are made on the other world. Super-magnetic rings we have not yet made. Mall world, yes. Mall world. So, super-magnetic rings might be a good idea to start making now, especially because they're used in... And we handmade them for these, but they're used in the next level engines, I think? No, they're used in the next level logistics stations. So we're going to want those very soon. By and large, yes. So let's see. We got that. We got those. We got all this. All this. You could do deuterium at some point. And then I think it'll be that titanium alloy once we have it. I think that's the next thing. And obviously, yeah. Then these reinforced thrusters, hydrogen fuel rods would be good eventually as well. So we did start making, by the way. We did start making some solar sails. Now, the solar sails won't work out that great on this world because we're orbiting the gas giant. And every time the gas giant eclipses in front of us, the solar sails kind of don't work very well, which is interesting because the solar panels don't have a problem. So, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to launch some solar sails from this world, just to boost our power. But before we can do that, I think we talked about this last time as well. We need to have the collector thingy, which we haven't even researched yet, I don't think. Yeah, the ray receiver. We need to research that, which we have that queued up next. So we need to sit on the solar sails for a minute. So let's look at. We don't have. Well, we do, but we don't have that much iron and copper left here. And making the blue engines, the superconductive something dark side, super-magnetic ring. That's what they're called. They are quite iron and copper heavy if you start from the beginning, and I want to. So I'm thinking that we want to head back to Kappa Columbae. And the only other option, or Kappa Columbae 1, I mean. And the only other option would be Kappa Columbae 4, which doesn't have hardly anything. All it's good for is titanium. That's kind of a bummer. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to find some fuel. Some of our... this fuel. And we'll fuel up our fuel chamber. And I think we're going to head back over there. And while we're doing these researches that we need to do, we are going to start setting up a rather large assembly for the blue engines. Let's take off and head Kappa Columbae 1. It's over there. Alright, warp speed. Not really. But maybe we can do that much. Oh, we were looking at it upside down earlier. Or, well, the other side down. Alright, so let's head over there. It cruises pretty fast. Right now, we're cruising along at 600 meters per second, which I think is kilometers per second. I think we kind of talked about that at some point, and it feels at least more like kilometers, if not more. Maybe they'll make the distances more realistic. Realistic units. Not sure. Alright, we can probably slow this down a little bit. Although we could come in for a nice litho break, but I like to try and be as realistic as I can, reasonably. Oh, we need to go that way. I mean, we're still going to do a superhero landing here, but like that. Okay. So, there's a crap ton of iron and copper on this world. And I want to find a good spot to mine a bunch of iron and less of a bunch of copper. And I want it to be relatively nearby where we're doing everything else, just so I don't have to run a bunch of stuff out there. And so I think this is our best bet. There is a tiny bit of coal on this world, so we're going to use that as well. For this process, we don't need very much. Looks like about 2 per second. But where's the nearest coal? Is it really this one up here that we're converting into power? We're not converting it into power. No, we're not converting any of it into power. Is that all there is? 140? No, there's another node someplace, or another cluster of nodes someplace. Down there. Of course, they're on the far side of the world. Well, maybe it would be still worth it just to belt it. We're working on getting a power ring that far anyway. We probably have the solar we can place anyway. Did I bring any foundation-y stuff with me? Negative. That was dumb. Okay, well, we're not placing any more power today then. Let's set this up in this area here, I think. And then we'll just belt the coal in from either up here or down there. They're on opposite sides of the world, so it's not great. Unless there's a better spot to do this. But we need a lot of... access to a lot of iron veins. We probably need... oh... 8 miners worth, so at least 2 good-sized clusters. As well as a good-sized cluster of copper. Yeah, doesn't have to be a good-sized cluster. Ah, there's our titanium alloy. We'll go and take a look at that at some point. So, is there a better spot we can do this with the coal we have available? The answer to that question is a big fat no. This is potentially marginally better over here, though. No, the iron's too far away. Oh, quit waffling, Wally. Just place it over here. Yeah, I like how the sound deadens when you're looking at something else. That is a really interesting feature choice. So we have plenty of iron and stuff here because I didn't bring anything with me. Because of course I didn't. Why would I do that? So that's good that we have iron. And copper. And I think it was over here somewhere? Yes. Yes, it was. So we need to have, what did I say, 8 miners for iron. I guess I could have been handcrafting this stuff. And then, I think only like 2 miners for copper. We're going to need a lot of smelters. How many do I have? None? Oh, I have 30. Okay, well that's more than none. Is 30 going to be enough? No, probably not. But that's fine. Did I bring the stuff to make these? Some. Okay, and assemblers... I should make assemblers too, but I didn't bring any graphite with me. So we'll just make them as ones, and we'll upgrade them later. I was going to make this all with assembler twos, but we'll make it with ones. And we need a bunch of these. It looks like, based on the math, or the calculations that I was doing, we need 23 of these, and we have 11. There we go. We'll start there. So, if we start out at the end and work our way backward, I think that's the least bad way to do this. We need 3 of the assembling machines making... how do I want this to work? I think we probably want it to go up here. And we'll build it... how do I want to do this? We need 3 assembly machines making the blue engines. The... whatever they're called. The super-magnetic rings. And then 4 making the electromagnetic turbines. Could we be clever and do this in a stagger method? The super-magnetic rings need 2 items in addition to the electromagnetic turbines. The electromagnetic turbines need 1 item in addition to the engine electric motors, and the electric motors need 3 items. 1 is shared with the turbines. So, can we do something crazy here? Oops, that's not what I really wanted to do, but we'll start there. Okay, thanks. Alright, so that is... if I say that that is one of the... What if we did a row of 7 buildings like this? Those are going to be too close together, though, aren't they? Yes, they are. And this was the green ones, and this was the blue ones. And then this was the green ones again. For every green one, we need to have two engines. Wait a minute. There we go. And we could potentially do that like this, two of the electric motors. And then that can be changed to this. We've done this before with something. Might have even been with these. But I know we can direct insert these. Jeez, oh, Pete's, well, you didn't make anything. Just so excited to get out here and do stuff. Yeah, that can go like this. And then the shared item, the magnetic coils here, could go on a belt in between. Like here. And that would be fine. And then these could be repeated. Why is that? Is there a bug there or something? These could be repeated like this. On the outside here we have gears and ingots, or we put gears here in their own dedicated machine. And then we only need to bring iron ingots down this line right here. And the gears are made and direct inserted automatically. That's an option. So if iron's here and magnetic coils are here, then that means that both graphite and rings need to be out on this side, which isn't great because we also need an output belt for these things. And I might have spaced these too far apart. Did I space these too far apart? No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. 3 grids. Yeah, I did. I made it too far apart. Or it could be a sign of the curvature of the planet. We'll fix it, though. We've got space to fix it. It's fine. It's fine. So that's an idea, which we can have 3 belts on the outside. That would be fine. These only produce one every... one every 3 seconds. So even if we did a 3 gap on this, that's still 0.5 per second, which is one every 2 seconds. So that would be fine. I think we can have 3 belts on the outside of this. These need 2 and 3 though. Oh wait, 3 and 1 though. So if we had the inner belt be the magnetic rings, and then the middle belt be the graphite, then the outer belt can be the blue engines. That should be fine. I think that makes logical sense. Alright. That where I want this? Yes, it is. So now the big question is this where I want this assembly? Because this is going to be awesome. And the answer, I think, is why the heck not? We've got the iron right there. We're going to use that to make iron ingots and the magnetic rings. We do need to make 4 assemblers making the electromagnetic coils. And I think we'll make those in their own dedicated area, just because trying to direct feed that I think is going to be impossible. Because they go to 8 of these and 4 of these. So yeah, that's going to be nigh on impossible. But they could be done down here maybe. Kind of between the copper. That's the only place the copper goes, I think. Yeah, that's the only place the copper goes, and so we can just run the belt of magnetic rings past here and into there. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so let's repeat this assembly however many times it needs to be repeated. We need to have 1 green one, and then a blue one, and then a green one, and then a blue one. Sensing a pattern here. And then a green one. And I think that's all correct. That looks like a nice, tight, compact build. And then these go here and here. And there. And there. And then we need one of these. Oops. Let's not do that and say we did. One of these right here. Excuse me. Oh, ray receiver is done. You can now use a ray receiver to receive the high energy rays transmitted from the Dyson Sphere and output the received energy directly to the power grid. Nice. And I'm going to want to have, by the way, out here, perhaps a Dyson Swarm as well. And that Dyson Swarm will eventually dump power into... Ooh, upgrade facilities. Nice. Will then eventually dump power into accumulators. Wherever the heck those are. Over here. Did we research them? Am I losing my mind? Don't want to answer that. They're there. Accumulators. And then we'll ship them via the interstellar logistics to the main world. And we will be all happy for that. Well, thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. So, let's see. We want 4 more of these down here someplace. I don't know that it matters exactly where. Or maybe it does. What if we put them here-ish? Wait a minute. Did I make these too far apart? No, they're not. Oh, the grid alignment. Doggone grid alignments. That's too close. Is this going to give me... I think it's going to give me crap anyway. Let's put this here then instead. And then a belt goes here and right into there. So you're going to need to have this recipe set. Nope, not that one. This recipe set. And you need 1 copper and 2 magnetic coils. The magnetic coils are going to be coming down this way. That was the one that's on the innermost belt. They'll come down this way here, and they'll make a jaunt over this way, and then down here. The copper will come in across here, and will come down this belt, or this grid, and then the magnetic coils will go up that way. No, they will not. They go up this way. Okay, that's fine. We will move this over. Game. To there. That might actually be better. This will go that way. And this one will come down. Nope, it's going to have to make a jump over to there, like that. That's fine. I think that's fine. It'll look wonky, kind of, but not really. So let's get our smelting going, because, well, we're going to need it. I did press twice, the second time. Let's see. We need to have, how many did I say? About 8 miners, assuming they're covering 6 each. We need a total of 46 nodes covered. That's assuming we haven't done any. Speaking of which, we should probably look at... Yeah, let's jump over... Well, let's do this one. Ooh, interstellar power transmission. What does that do? Energy exchanger. Okay, we need those in order to use the accumulators. So what the heck was the point of getting the accumulators if you can't use them? I don't understand. Upgrades, though. We can do a lot of upgrades. Universe exploration, we don't need to worry about that just yet. Mecha core, more energy would be good. Mecha move speed would be good. +1 lines of inventory capacity, that would be good. We need Mecha Core level 3 for more drones. That might be a good idea, though. Mecha Core level 3 for energy. Mecha Core level 3. Mecha Core level 3. Are you sensing a trend here? Solar sail life. We don't have any solar sails out yet. Solar ray energy dissipation. Vertical construction we don't really need at this point. Sorter cargo stacking 2. We could get that if we're even using the sorters Mark III, which we don't have any of them made. Logistics carrier engine, which increases logistics drone flight speed. We're going to want that soon. Oops. And their capacity. And the veins utilization, which is what I partially came in here for, is we are actually getting a little bit of extra mining speed, the plus 10% mining speed here, which is a good thing, because that means fewer veins actually needed. But I think what we'll do is do the mecha core upgrade, since that's so heavily dependent upon everything else, or everything else is so heavily dependent on that, rather. And then we'll go from there. So for just the magnetic rings alone, we need to have about 3 miners. Let's grab a miner here. Depending on how I can get them aligned. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay, that's good. Guess that's how I count. Judge me not. That's 7 more. Adults? Why would we want adults? Okay, how do I get that middle one? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. That's painful, Fabian. That's very painful. So, since we have 7 and 7 and 8, that's gonna be, that's gonna be 22, so it's 11 per second, plus 10%, which is just about 12 per second. How many of these can we afford to make? Not very many. But we're gonna need them, so we're gonna make them. And we need to have 20... No, we don't need to have 20. We need to have 11 rings per second, so we need 11 ore for 11 rings per second. Let's set up some smelters. We're gonna do 8 and 8 here. There, I think. Because these take a second and a half. So, in order to get 11 rings per second, we need to have 16 and a half. And, well, I'm going to do an even number. Because I'm me. Wait, so 9 and 9 then. That's 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, maybe the rings get divided and go in both directions from here, given how long this is, and I need to also set this one. Alright. Do I want to have 1 ore belt and 2 ring belts? That's an option. The rings that go to... that go directly to the blue engines is 3 per second. And the rings that go directly to the coils is 8 per second. So it's not even, which is a bummer. You know what? Let's stop waffling, and we'll just do a single ore belt down the middle. on lurk. And these can be slow grabbers, that's fine. And here comes the kind of repetitive, somewhat tedious part. Because even though it would be a very difficult thing to have blueprints in this, it would also be very nice. I'm the waffle king. And let's do a bunch of these and then go get some more iron so we can make a bunch of more. Nope. Hey, better. Alright, I can go... Ooh. I don't like that. Can I move this just one without messing up stuff and things? Let's see about a merger, which is here, sorter thingy, splitter thingy. Can I get a belt in here? Yes, I can. Alright. Let's do it this way then. Get out of the way, conveyor belt thingy. Nice. So that's 8 veins. That's 4 iron per second times or plus 10%. So that can be a Mark 1 belt coming out of there like a spaghetti monster. But this is, well, when we have another... Stop. Whoa, Wally. Easy there, killer. That's going to come out like this. Okay. Let's put another splitter in right there, maybe. And we'll do a Mark 1 belt coming out of that. And then a Mark 1 belt coming out of this. And then a Mark 2 belt coming out of that. I think. Because that's 7 and 7, that's 14. So that's 7 items per second. So, and then plus 10%. So we need the 12 items per second of the Mark 2 belt. And we're getting 11 total combined here that we need to be able to process. So we're good with the 12 here. Alright, so, and then we need to have, we can actually put Mark 1 belts on the outsides. And the reason we can do that is because it's half. It's 5.5 each. Or probably about 6 each once the whole thing is all said and done. But that's fine. Because we made the 18. We used all the belts already. That'll be good. Stop with the pop-up thing. Wait, who are you spanking with a waffle iron? I don't know if that's right or not, but let's delete that. And then we're going to have a another splitter merger here. Nope, it's not right. Of course it's not right. Why would it be right? Into there. Into there. And then we can have a Mark II belt coming out of that, going over here and replacing this. So guess what we can do? We can use the upgrade tool. Really, you do one at a time? Well, that's kind of a bummer, but... I mean... That works? Wait a minute, I saw something. Holding shift to chain upgrade. Okay, we'll try that next time. And I need to change this anyway. So that was actually kind of pointless to do, but we get to try it. Which is half the point. And half the fun. Okay, so you're going to come out of there like a squiggly thing, and then go this way. We're going to move this down or out of the way a little bit. It's not going to go there, but I wanted it out of the way. And then we need to have another splitter here. That'll go into there. We want to have a slow belt going up and a fast belt coming down. But I move that out of the... Why? It's to keep popping that up when I do the shift click. That is weird. Right there, I think. Nope. So I have to set the recipe 4,000 times. There we go. So this will be a fast belt coming down for these. And then this will be a slow belt going up for these. And it only needs to go to the last blue machine, so right about there. Wait, now it's called construct mode. Wasn't it build mode before? Or am I misremembering? Alright, so that looks good. I could power it up, but I'm not going to just yet. We need 4 of these. I guess I can place those in now. 2, 3, 4. And then these are coming out at a rate of 8. So these need to be a fast belt. Going not there. Oh, that's right. This was the screwy spaghetti option here. But that'll look okay. And I'm out of fast belts. I need to make a lot of fast belts. I can't make a lot of fast belts. I need to get some of these green engines going. I might have to make the slow belts and then upgrade them over time. You need to go all the way to there, as I can loot green engines out of these machines. Iron over there. I have to run the belt across the lava. Hopefully it doesn't melt. How much iron plate did we need? 12 smelters. Okay. And then we need 4 smelters of copper. So let's just throw down a single. If we can get out 8, we can handle a single miner. We can cover 8 nodes. Can we cover 8 nodes? No way in heck. We can get 7. Maybe. Yeah, I can get 7. Can I get 8? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. That means I can do this with 1 miner. That's awesome. So that's 4 ore per second. And we need then 4 smelter thingies. Let's just take a regular belt out of here. Like a spaghetti monster again. And put that down right in there. That is beautiful. Copper, though. There and there. That goes there. This can go, I think, to here, and then a merger. Not that we really need a merger here, but I could have even been even more insane and direct fed the smelter into the assembler. Actually, that's not that insane. Let's do that. Why not do that? The only reason not to do that is because we need to have 1 copper per second here. That means we'd need to do a Mark II sorter, because it's a gap of 2, I assume. Yeah, so we need 1 trip per second, so that's exactly what we need. Let's do this. I don't remember, Future Boy. Did you tell me that? And let's go back that way somewhere. Let's do this. I think this is fun. Building these bizarre assemblies. Which means we're gonna need a bunch more of these, by the way. That's probably more than enough now. I'm gonna wait on that though. Stop with the popping up of the stuff and the things. Go up to there-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna jump down like that. I think that'll work. Wait a minute, that's a 3 grid length. Well, that's a bummer. Good thing we can make it work still, though. And actually, we don't need, for these assembly machines, we don't need 1 per second, but we're gonna plan on the upgrade, so we need to have it. Alright, so that's ready, except for sorters. I guess I could put all the sorters in. That might be the best option. And then this needs to be, what, 1 item per second out? No. 2 items per second out. So we need to have Mark II sorters on this as well. Out there, in, across there. Out there, in, across there. Because I don't need that belt. And then these are 1.5 trips per second. That is not fast enough. Why is that goofy? Oh, it's the stupid grid. Doggone it. Grid. We need to have this making 2 trips per second. Because these craft 2 per second. Stupid grid. Well, this is how we accomplish this. We add a booster on here. That's how we do it. The other option is... the other option... Yeah, let's do the other option. Wait a minute, can we do the shift? Oh, look at that, everyone. Chain dismantle. I want to dismantle all that, though. I don't think so. I want to break it back here someplace, maybe, and then do that. Alright, it's time for shenanigans, everyone. What if we did something like this? Let's do these first then. Come here. Come here. You go... Yeah, you go here. Get out of here. You have unlocked a magnificent space elevator, the Interstellar Logistics Station. As long as you put logistics vessels in the station, you will realize the transportation of materials between planets. Hey, Gen VK, welcome. By the power of Grayskull. Let's do this. Will that work? So if we have this belt going here, and we have this belt going here, which needs to be a Mark II belt, but who's counting? Let's test our distances now. Because it's shenanigans time, everyone. There. And here. This is 2 grids. This needs to be an upgraded one. Boom. And this is 1 grid. No, actually that's not perfect. That needs to be an upgraded one as well, but that's fine, because that's kind of what I was planning on. And by the way, we need to upgrade That whole belt. Oh, this upgrade tool. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, shenanigans is the best. You are very correct, sir. Or ma'am. Alright, I'm not saying which one. Alright, let's do these first then, because they are slightly larger. They're one tile larger-ish. Uh-huh. And then this belt here goes like this. And that goes here. In here. In here. Get out of there. Get out of the way. Alright. So we can have Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1. And then we can have Mark 2 crossing and unloading. Crossing and unloading. Crossing and unloading. Crossing and unloading. And then finally we have a Mark 2 belt. Get out of the way. That's a new bug. That's a new bug in the game. It goes here, and then we need to load 2 of these a second, so that means Mark 2 as well. Oh, that's beautiful. What about those shenanigans, everyone? What do you think? So now we need to have, for the iron plates, we need to have a total of 12 plates. So we need 12 iron ores. That means we need 24 patches covered, which could be potentially done in 3. Flawless shenaniganery? I like that. I like that term. But I think I'm just going to do it in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. Shenaniganery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And do I have enough foundation to do this, or am I going to have to fly back to the other planet? I had enough to do it. And then 1, 2, 3, not enough. Can I do it this way, maybe? Shenanigatious. How about right there? That's 6. That'll work. And 6 there. How about... I can't make it work. Dang it! Alright, so we got 6 and 6 and 6 and 6, so that's 2... two Mark 1 belts. So 1 Mark 2 belt. Okay, which opening are you gonna come out of? That one. The Mark 1's coming out into the splitter. Here. And then that's going to be 3 and 3. That's 6. That's still a Mark 1 coming out of there. And then we'll merge it into this one here. It might not have needed to be that far. We'll merge it in there anyway. And we can come out this way. And into there. Port is not occupied. You're drunk. Game, you're drunk. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. There we go. Shenanigalicious. Uh-huh. And then this will come over here somewhere. That looks good. And now this needs to be a Mark II belt. Crossing the Tiber there. And then a Mark I belt can come out of this miner. That's a callback to last night. And the usual shenanigans. There. And then this needs to go into 12 smelters. And it needs to end up going this way over here. So maybe we can line this up properly. Any bets? Don't bet. Oh, we did. We Googled it after we finished. This is not a great spot for this, Wally. Let's move it over here-ish, somewhere-ish. It was Joe's Diner, Phasian, you remember? We Googled it after we ended the stream. 6 and 8. Lack of item. 4 more of those then. Oh, what am I out of? Iron, probably? Yeah, iron. Oh, I need the rings. That's what I need. I have to get some iron ore, because I don't think I'm smelting rings at this world yet. Although I guess I could just power up the smelters for the rings. Yeah, let's do the power thing. Power it up. Somebody's Diner. We decided that was what it was. Let's do this. Oh boy, I'm out of those rings too. Let's see what we can pull off. Oh boy. Let's go as far as we can reach. Use me there, rocks. And then we're going to have to go as close as we can get to the lava here, because we can't make the breach there. We'll go right there on that grid point, though. And then we'll have to jump over here. Suzanne Vega, yes, that is who it was. That is the correct song. And we can put these here like this. Ooh. And where can I fit these in? Get out of the way. Alright, stupid rocks. Alright, these are going to have to be on the outsides then. Which of course means... there. And... there. And... oof. I was hoping to be sneaky here. I suppose I still can be. And then one was right there. Almost sneaky. There and there and there. Did I miss one? Oh yeah, I need to put one in here. And I want you all to not continue beyond this point. So I need to pick them up. Wait, we need these in order to proceed, don't we? Okay, we gotta wait. Because we need them for this stuff. Oh, it would help if I put in outsorters here. Outsorters, there we go. Max core energy increased. Excellent. Or I could have just looted them from the boxes themselves or the smelters themselves. I suppose. This will also let me get a bunch of them made and stockpiled a little. So these shouldn't quite make it to the end of the line all the time. Because the iron shouldn't, because we have too many here for what we have. If you didn't know this already, Tom's Diner. Ah, yes. If you click on a belt segment, you can click and pick up, or click and hold to pick up repeatedly the items that are on the conveyor belt. And so we can loot a bunch of magnet rings that way. Let's make... I knew it was some 3-letter dude name. I mean, I was close. Give me a break. We need 4 of those, so we'll make 5. And then let's go over here and craft a bunch of these out of the rest of the rings that we have picked up. Because we'll need them for something, I'm sure. That's 8, 10, and 12. Did I make these too close? I sure as the heck did. Okay, but you can't chain dismantle in the same manner as you could chain dismantle other things, which is unfortunate, but also not very surprising. I had to click all those times. This will go down the middle. Zippity-doo-dah, out of belts. And that's where we run into problems. Almost. And then we run out of those, and that is because we ran out of... Oh, we could make more of these. And if we're being honest with ourselves, I should have loaded up on it before I left the other world, but hey. Sometimes honesty is not the best policy. That's too far, but that's fine. Delete the last one. Hacks with Wally. Alright, so that will connect those together. This will go here. These will go in to get out of the way. That'll go into there, and then it'll be a Mark II belt coming out of there full. And that's going to go straight across to here, and then all the way down to where we run out. Get this finished down on this end, and then work on this end. Let's go and do some of these. Yeah, we can't do that one yet. Mech move speed, inventory capacity is good. Construction drones, mech fuel power, drone engine. That'll be nice to have. Let's do drones as well. Inventory would be good. And then maybe my walk speed, and then no. Then this one. Can I click and drag these? No. Take that one out and the inventory out. And we'll swap those around here and then here. Seems logical. Alright, so belt. Wait, it says we have 18. Oh, we were still making them at the time. Okay. Excuse me. This needs to go all the way to here-ish. And I think we can start connecting up these. These are going to need exactly 1 item per second. So this is a 1 belt reach, so we can easily do that. That'll go into the middle slot. These are producing 1 item per second, but they're toggling back and forth between their 2 destinations here, which only need 1 every 2 seconds, which is perfect. But we can still use a Mark I sorter here, even though it runs 2 grid lengths, because we only need 0.5, and this gives us 0.75. That's great. That's not the right thing. So we can go through and hook these all up now. They're on a slight diagonal, which is just fine. Okay, so these are going to need 2 plates every 2 seconds, or 1 plate per second. So again, we can get away with a sorter Mark I, because that's going to be a 1.5. We only need 1. So these are going to go straight in on the middle slot. And that should start making the engines. And I think... Well, almost start making the engines. I think we need to hook some power up now. Some more power up now. So we can start making some of these things. I guess I could reconnect this belt over here. I'm going to make my bot go and do it all by itself over there. And let's put down 1 more of these. Get out of the way. Over here someplace. You're ready to go, you're ready to go, you're ready to go, you're ready to go, you're ready to go. Okay, great. And look, there goes the coil thingies. Excellent. And we need more of those coil thingies. So let's go here and do this click-hold method and pick up a bunch of those magnetic coils. 50. That looks like a good number. It's a nice round number. And now we're out of iron. But we have plenty of iron once we start the smelting process over there. Alright, so these... Oh, look at that. That beautiful or what? That's even more beautiful. Can I do this with... Wait a minute, I messed something up somewhere. No, I didn't. We're not going to be able to do this with 2. Because it's not going to get this area in the middle here. If I could do this with 3, though, that would be super duper awesome. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. And that might just pick up all the inserters. It might miss one. We may have to tweak that a little bit. But if that works out that well, I'm going to be some level of shocked. You can go there. And somewhere down here. No, let's not do that. Because that's too far and it won't line up right. Let's do... Oh. No, that's not going to work right either. Let's do 1 here, 1 here. And then 1 here and 1 here, I think. I think that's what we're going to have. And then we need to reach over here with lack of item. Dagnabbit. Where are we out of? Iron? Of course we are. Did not quite make it. We got a lot of copper, though. That's good. Not really. Okay. You can go there. And then... Sneaky. There. Yes. And now we just need to connect this across to roundabout there. Excuse me there, rocks. And this should all kick on. Power up. And how poorly are we doing on power? Oh, we're doing great on power. All that solar power. Glorious. We need to have some sorters here, though. Look, we're out. And we're crafted circuits now, too. That's great. About a third? I have solar panels to place, I just haven't placed them. Okay, we can't sneak through there. So that should start making... no. Oh, I didn't hook up the sorters on this side yet. So we need to have 1 per second of the coils here. And they are going to grab from the center connector. That's perfectly fine, because this will be 1.5. Alright. All the way to Wonderland, of course. Oh, there went the power. Speaking of power, the sun went around the far side of the planet, and we have no power now. Guess we need to expand that belt. Yeah. Those rings go there. Alright, so we actually need to bring in our coal, or graphite rather now. And then we also need to... then we need to have our output. Right. But I guess we can do... Let's see, these are going to need... 1 per second. And they're coming from 2 different machines, so we can use Mark 1 sorters here. I could see from the diagonals, like that. I'm making sure that I pick the right ones. And then these green ones also need the magnetic rings at 1 per second. So we'll do that as well. From the center. Makes a nice little pattern of sorter connectors on the belt here. It's kind of nice. Alright, let's go grab some of them solar panels and place them. I think we have a box of them someplace over here. Hello, autosave. Welcome. Yes, we do. Yes, holy crap, yes we do. We made a few. Some solar panels. Let's go place 100. Go to the far end of the belt. Or the whatever. Oops. That's not how you do that, Wally. Get up to sail mode. You can go fast, and then you crash land into the thing. Oh, crap, we forgot. I forgot that I need to have the foundation here so I can measure this properly. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I know. That doesn't teach me anything, though. Let's go on a small trip here to Kappa Columbae, wherever the heck. There. Oh, there we are. All right. Warp speed. Little short trip. Yes, crap spackle. Speaking of that, we're gonna go get some crap spackle. Oh, you can bet that I will say the word engage when I get the first warper. When I use the first warper in my suit. You can bet. And then I'll probably try that slingshot around the sun. Just to see if we end up in 1986. Make it so. Our research is stopped for some reason too, so it's not a bad deal to come over here and take a look. And our big blue marble is... Oh no, it's not. I was going to say, it looks like it was eclipsed there. Let's break, maybe. I'm in for a... orbit here. Ow. Well, that didn't work. Oh good, we're here. Yes, if you could make it Deep Space Nine, that would be awesome. Although these things kind of look like star bases, so that's not too far off. What did we come here for? Foundation? Where the heck is that at? Anybody know where the foundation's at here? Ah, there it is. Take it all. All of it. What else do we want while we're here? Let's look at what's going on with science. We have no yellow science being made. Because... reasons? Oh! Because we have no more titanium here. We need to bring that back from the other... I guess I could have brought some of that back with me. Hop, skip, and a jump, yes. Yeah, we're fine. So let's see... anything else we want to take back with us? We could grab some belts just to save the time. We could grab some green engines. Grab some circuit boards too. Some of these maybe. Yellow Science was last... was on Saturday. You haven't missed much. Just because of that, anyway. We actually got there really quickly on Saturday. I was surprised. Let's grab some green engines. And... can I dump some of this fuel in there and save another slot? Yes, I can. But not that I really feel like I need anything else. Oh, I have a crazy idea. Do I have any... whatchamacallits built? No. How much do these cost? Holy crap, I forgot they cost a lot. Let's part with some of this copper. I don't really need this much copper carrying around. There's not a shredder in this game yet. I say yet like it's coming. Box of donuts here. Chinese finger traps thingies. And then let's go here. How many of these do we have? Any? Oh yeah, 50. Let's take another 100. Just so you know, GenVK... oh, actually, I think you do know. All the VODs post on YouTube 24 hours and a bit later. So if you wanted to take a look at those there, you could. What else do we want to take with us? Is that it? That might be it. That might be enough. No, that's not enough. I want to take some steel, too. Steel is down here somewhere. There it is. Oh, no worries. Take some steel. Let's put that back. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we're looking back for Kappa 1. Where's the sun at? There's 4. There's the sun, so we gotta go that way somewhere. There it is. Alright. Engage the warp engine. Not a warp engine. Oh, you're a week behind? Ooh. That's a horse of a different color. But yeah, we powered through on Saturday, and we got all the stuff done that we hadn't done yet to make it to Yellow Science. So it was quite a productive stream. And then I was kind of lost because I didn't think we'd get that far that fast. I figured we'd work on a Yellow Science tonight. And, yeah, you know what to expect now, right? No surprises in that stream. And so I was expecting not to get to Yellow Science until tonight, but we powered through all that stuff and got it done. But I'm really enjoying looking at this design for this for these blue engines, and I'm glad we're working on it, even though it's taken an hour plus already. Just because it's kind of been really worth it. Let's hit the brakes here. Hit the brakes here. I made it. Now, where is my stuff? Do not land yet. Let's roll a little. Oh. Wally lost control here. Oh, turn around. Well, that didn't work. That was all out of gum. Should I just do the double width thing here? Yeah, let's just do it. There we go. Now, more solar panels. Yeah, I wish you could click and hold this and let it build behind you, but you can't. Oh, I gotcha. Yes, I came here to kick some ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm fresh out of bubblegum. Thank you, Phasian. Oopsie. I don't have enough soil pile. That's, I think, somewhat of a problem on this world. Maybe? Is there some place where I can find anything elevated? Or is this place completely flat? I think this place is completely flat other than the lava flats. Or the lava... whatchamacallits here. So, I think we're done with solar panel rage for now. Because I need more solar pile. Bummer, dude. Totally. Okay. Well, let's put down what we have left to place here. Space-wise or distance-wise. And then that'll be good. So I wish we had some sort of latitude, longitude coordinates here, but we are, if I look at, we're like halfway. Like legitimately halfway. That's pretty good. That's true. That's a good idea, Jen. Let's try that. Can we do? No, it's going to consume soil pile. So that's you can't lower it beyond whatever the default your return. You're not lowering the land. You're leveling it to nominal when you're doing the soil pile thing or doing the foundation thing. You're not lowering the land. You're returning it to a nominal height. So, yeah. There may be little bits here, though. Yes, you can get little bits of soil. There is a little bit of soil pile we can get, but for the amount of effort it would take, it's not worth it. Okay, so, what I was gonna do, the crazy thing that I had in my brain. Short reach, right? Is to come over here where we were not making, where we wanted to make. Yes. Yes. Ooh, even better? Maybe. No, I'll do that differently. I wonder, can you upgrade a planetary thingy into... Yeah, one of the crazy things in my brain. In place upgrade from planetary logistics to an interstellar logistics? Because they have the same base size, or will it not upgrade in place? We don't have the titanium crud anyways, so it's not like we can make this yet. We need titanium and steel and more acid. So let's just build one of these. Oh, I need the titanium to build one of these too. And then I'll figure it out later. I want to build two of these though, actually, technically. I'm going to put one down over here. Nearish this coal. We just want one miner on this coal. I think, although it wouldn't hurt me to mine the coal and convert it into graphite for later purposes anyway. So maybe let's put down a few miners on it and make at least a small crafting area here. If I did 2 miners, can I just put them next to each other? Would that be okay with you? Like that. And then like that. We've got 6 and 6, so that's perfect. We turn 7 into 6 and 6. That's how you play the game, folks. That's how you play the game. And there you go. And then we need to put one of these down in between that I messed up by 1 space. There. Stop with the thing, with the pop-up. Game. More hacks with Wally. Yes. 5 more of those, please. And then we'll go here. 2. Set the recipe, you fool. Alright, and a little bit too much here. That's fine. And this will come out and into a box. And this will come out and into a box. This is going to make a total of 3 per second. We're going to use 1 per second for our mess on the other side of the world there. And then the rest will be just here for Wally's nefarious purposes. Well, I guess all this is here for Wally's nefarious purposes. I mean, let's be honest. Alright, and then a box can go in here. And a power pole can go right there. And right there. And right there. Three per second needs to be 1.5 each. That's there and there. Assuming those are... Yep. And then... It is. I honestly don't hear a difference between the game music from planet to planet. Let's just store a whole row here, I guess. I hear the difference in the space music, but not in the planet music. And then we're going to put one of these down. Somewhere. Maybe let's put like right in here for right now. Excuse me. And then we want to have a belt coming out, going that way, and into there. And this needs to be a Mark II sorter. And this needs power also. And we're going to have these doohickeys at just like 1,000 maybe. We don't need a lot. We don't even need that many. Let's do 500. And it'll be a supply station. And it needs bots. Alright, and then we can head over to our other place. Oh, let's drop these off, by the way. No, let's not drop those off. Oops. Let's do this. And make that none. And then make this a Wally can drop his crap off box on top. Then we'll come over here. Yeah, see this whole little, actually this whole mountainy area right here that we're up against can actually be reduced for additional solar power. We can get a few thousand in this area, maybe tens of thousands. But, I mean, I guess I can knock the size of this down to 1. Someone said you can do this, by the way. If you take 1 and you put it down like in the center of a 5x5 grid, it's supposed to give you everything in that 5x5 grid. Like that. But it just seems really tedious to do. And it also doesn't look like it's working exactly. Oops. Well, that one worked better. But at least you could buy a little bit of solar power that way. You don't need these things, so I don't need to go that far. Let's craft with them, that way I don't have them hanging around. These should all be full now of, yeah, 10. Full. These need to have 1 every 1.5 seconds. So 0.75 from each source machine, which is good because then that gives us the ability to use Mark I sorters, which give us 0.75. And then we can do that. Just like that. And then these need 1 per second. So let's do Mark 1 times those 3. And then we need to bring in the graphite, which is going to come from a station that's going to replace out there, and then we need to send out the supermagnetic rings, which are going to go into the station that we're going to place out there. I think, though, I'm going to swap what I had planned and put a box for these right in here someplace. And have a... We're doing 1 per second of these, yeah. Have a box... Have this belt be for that. It needs to start here-ish. We'll go there. And then we'll have the graphite come in here to there. And then we'll have these come back out and go into the planetary station, something like that. So the other planetary station can go right in here. And we can connect that up. Wrong way. Let's do, this is the supply station, so let's say blue engines, and we just want a few hundred of these, maybe? Yeah, at least for now. And then we'll do the graphite, let's say 500 of these as well, and we'll switch that to demand. And we need power, of course. Of course. So, we connect this up to that, and we tab to say we want that to be the filter. And then that goes in there, and we are out of power again because it's nighttime. 1 per second going in, 1 per second coming out. And I think, we need 1 per second going in, so that's going to be a Mark II from here, I think. Yep, 1 trip per second. Not you, you. Ow. And you. And then this is coming out at 1 per second. And that's 1.5 trips per second, so that's perfect. Rocks, get out of the way. This goes there. And as I feared, there's not quite enough range on the old power here to make this work out right. Oh well. Alright, well, we're getting some more power coming up with the sun. There it goes. There it goes. These things drain a lot to get charged, and then they kind of level off once they're charged. We could turn up the load on the drones as well, so they didn't haul... Here they come, by the way. Oh, we need to throw some drones in here. Drones, drones. There. There you go. And once this gets its 500, then I want this to hold probably another 400 or something for now. And that is blue engines. Let's let's stop that from getting its load here, its supply, and that way we can grab a few out of here to take back with us once it fills up. So what do we want to take back with us? We want some titanium. Do we want to drop off some of this crap that got in the inventory for any reason? I could burn this hydrogen. Burn it in the unquenchable fire. Dump some of that in there then. This water I need to delete. I wish you could delete resources. You can't, as far as I know. I need to get rid of that water. So I think we'll just take back maybe 2 stacks of these. And then a bunch of titanium. Burn it. Burn the water? You can't burn water. Or the hydrogen you're talking about. We have one of these stupid rings. Let's get rid of that. That'll save us a whole slot. What else do we have? That's stupid. Need to get rid of this plastic. That's stupid. Alright, these stack to 50 each, but I don't want to take any more than 2 stacks just because. So we need to work on the titanium alloy next. Which means we're probably going to need some more sulfuric acid, but we might be able to just siphon off of what we have. Pour the water onto the lava to make obsidian. I like the idea. I wish it worked. I wish it worked. But otherwise, this is done. Well, forgot to get the graphene to make these doohickeys, but we can do the first to make cobblestone. That's true. We can make some of the assembly machine Mark II, and then come out here and upgrade all of these the next time we're here. A 1 and a 2. I'll throw those extra ones in there. And then we can probably hook that up so that we can have that storage there too. And this will eventually become... Actually, you know what? This is going to become an interplanetary station, so let's not do that once again. Can we... We can't extract from here, though. That's the bummer. Yeah, so we can't take from this thing. So I don't know how to get those. I guess we can take them out by doing a belt, though. That would work. Let's do this. Excuse me. There, little bot. There. Let's extract those and get them out of that station. Pours lava on its skin. Let's do this. Duh. And actually, let's even duh that even some more here. There we go. Alright, now we can do the shift upgrade, or shift delete rather. And delete, and delete. And I have 3 more in my inventory again. Yeah, I'm still going to stick with the 2-stack thing just because I want to take mostly titanium back with me. But let's take at least a stack of processors back. Or 2 stacks? Yeah. I had some in my inventory already. And then whatever we can find titanium-wise. Oh, we can fit, I mean. Ooh. Ooh. All the titan metals. Oops, wrong way. There we go. All the titan metals. And let's get out of here, I think. Okay, there's the sun. Oh, we're way over there now. Okay. Speed up. How do we just... Oh, we got the upgrade, I think. Didn't we? No, we didn't get the upgrade. I don't know how we got more speed out of our power this time. But I'm not complaining. I want to roll a seed that gets us 40 Eridani. Gotta have 40 Eridani. Let's break. Before we litho break. I guess we didn't need to break that hard, though. We don't miss the planet as it comes past us in space. Let's see, here we are. There we go. Oh, look at that landing. Was that a good landing or what? That was almost a picture perfect landing. Look at me. Okay, so we brought back our titanium. That goes in, not here. Where does that go? Where am I? What's my name? Over here. Goes there, but I'm going to keep some, as always. Processors go... We have two? Yeah, they're down at the other end. Down at the other end of the bus. Here. Oh, we had plenty. Okay, I didn't need to bring any of those back then. Alright, and then let's take a look at sulfuric acid. We are making a bunch of that down here. Which is going directly into the graphene. Why are you not running? You need water, huh? Oh, who disconnected that? What animal disconnected that? And then plastic I'll dump off someplace too. Walford Pinkerdinkt? Yes. Yeah, because we're actually making... Because we don't... Well, why are we making too much? We're not making enough graphene. Because we're not burning enough hydrogen for power. Nor are we making... Oh, I forgot I did this. Nor are we making enough... of these thingies, which we probably should have used these for our travels. Yeah, we should have been using these for our travels. Because the energetic graphite gives us 6.3 megajoules times 100, so 630 megajoules plus 60%. And these thingies give us 40 megajoules times stack size of 30, so that's 1200 plus 200% fuel chamber generation. So, yeah, that's what we should have done. Actually, you all could go like that. And then like that. That's clever. Yeah, so I should have been using those, but I forgot I built them, so what are you going to do? What's next? We need to burn through more of this hydrogen, which we don't really have the space to do because I set it up goofily. Eventually, though, also, I want to redo this oil, all these oil setups, and find a more efficient manner of generating the oil products we need for each type of science. So we're going to want to do that at some point. But I guess we can swipe this, some of this sulfur. And how does this work? Where is the titanium alloy? Oh, here it is. I forgot we wanted to set up those crystal silicons too over there. Oops. We don't need a crap ton of it. At least not yet, because while we need it to make logistics vessels and reinforced thrusters, we don't need a crap ton of those. see, that's 1 every 6 seconds. This is 1 every 6 seconds. That's convenient. This is going to need 40 to make one of those, but that's a handful of those. So really we need to have 5 every 6 seconds, but not even really. Plus 10 every 6 seconds, that's 15 every 6 seconds. 15 every 6 seconds. If we made 16 every 15 every 6 seconds is 2.5 per second. So if we crafted one assembler 2, we'd have enough at least to make the stuff for this, plus some surplus, while these are running even. No, that's one every. That's every 12 seconds. We would need. Holy cow! We would need a lot more than I'm thinking. Because this is 12 seconds. So we would need. Yeah, there's no way in heck we're doing one assembler of these. Every 6 seconds, and that's 30 every 12 seconds. That means we would need to have 8 assemblers making titanium alloy. Got the construction drone flight speed, now we have titanium back. At least I think that's correct. 8 assemblers making titanium alloy to get 16 per second. Oh wait, those are smelted, those aren't assembled. Okay, that's gonna be different. Is that right? I'm confused now. We want to be able to produce 15 every 6 seconds, so that's 30 every 12 seconds. $30 divided by 12, well, 15 divided by 6 is 2.5 per second, right? Yes, okay. Doing a heck of confused. Yeah, this is what happens when you do stream math. Yeah, so we need 8, or well, 7.5 of these, but we'll call it 8. And that should be good. So that means, according to the calculator, because I don't feel like doing this kind of math in my head anymore, we need to have more iron, a lot more sulfur. We need to set up more oil. Yay. Yeah, we need another 8 oil per second. And we're going to be crapping out tons more hydrogen that we can't use. Yay, also. Are we burning through this crap at all? Wait, are you saying that we don't have enough power? Is this process ever going to run at a surplus of... No. I don't think so. Does the process of making graphene ever run at a surplus? can't remember how much graphene we were making here per second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 12 of those. Alright, it looks like it was 3 atoms per second. Or no, 2 point something. 2.67. Just can't do it, Captain. So this should never really run at a surplus of light oil or refined oil because it's used in the whole process and we don't have anything else leaching off of this other than the graphene itself. So this is why I wanted to make a refinery, new refineries, by the way, so that I could actually make some of these things to scale and do it right. So let's take this out here instead. And start burning this crap over here. Do we have any of these? Get out. Yes, we do. Because this process runs at a massive, massive surplus of hydrogen. Like +7 per second. And each one of these thingies here can burn through 8 divided by 8 times 0.8 divided by 2.16. 1 every 3 seconds. So if we have a surplus of 7, then we need 21 burners. Oh, that one's not getting any fuel, which is interesting. Because that's 12, and this will be 8 once I'm done with it. Why? Get out of there. Get out of the way. That'll be 20, which is probably good enough. The belt might not be fast enough either. That could be part of our problem. Actually, I think that is our problem here. Yes, it is our problem here. Let's do an upgrade of that. And that should be fine. I want this to be output filtered that way. This is input filtered from here. And that's, or priority rather, and that's output priority out there. So basically what these refineries make, which is like 3 per second, get fed down here, which needs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 times 8 divided by 4 is 4. How the hell does that even maintain then? And that's why I need to come up with a better layout for this stuff, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Unless I'm miscounting something, which is quite possible. Either way, we have a surplus of 7 per second here, so we need to feed those into these burners as quickly as possible. And it looks like we might actually be doing it now. Actually, this belt might not be fast enough for these 16 times 3 divided by 4 is 48, divided by 4 is 12. Actually, that's perfectly fast enough. That is just barely fast enough. Did I make that? Yeah, that's just red. Okay. That is red. I think that's about as tight as it can run, actually, there. So now we should be making a bit more graphene, because we should be making a bit more graphite. Burning through the hydrogen, we have still an overload of power. We're going to need to figure that out. Let's take a look at this other oil area here and see what we might have surplus-wise. And we need to set up a little bit more here, too. Okay, after Chinese New Year, you guys need to fix that bug. Yeah, well, that's the plight of the factory game. You know, I mean, that's why we're here. And I'd have to, again, do the math on this, or look at the math on this to see if this is working, if this should ever have a surplus of one thing over the other, or where the surplus should it be. But that's the only thing we want to assign to burners, is the stuff that's a surplus. Because if we try to, if we try to burn off too much of the other, then we end up with just kind of a waste. But the problem is I'm doing multiple things with this, and that's not always a good option. Not ever a good option. Like, for example, we should have one refinery making the stuff to make red cubes, and a completely separate refinery making the stuff to make yellow cubes. Instead, what we're doing is we're taking the surplus hydrogen from the yellow cube makers and dumping it into red science cubes, matrix cubes, and then we're using still coal to make graphite to make red science, instead of having a dedicated setup, oil refinery setup for red science, and using the hydrogen and the graphite from that, like from here, to make red science. So that's what I want to do at some point in the fairly near future, is that. Otherwise, plans are going to be to set up some more oil refining in order to make whatever the heck stuff we were talking about here, the titanium alloy. Once we have the titanium alloy, we can start our interstellar logistics stations, which will give us interplanetary logistics for now. We can't really do interstellar until we have warpers. And then from there we can do, we can also set up something else. What can we set up after that? I forget. Oh, I know what we can do. We can also spend an episode or more designing a mall, a logistics-based mall, or mostly logistics-based mall. It'll be more like logistics-fed mall, with belts coming out of the logistics stations, obviously, and feeding into rows of assemblers. But I want to do some design work on that off stream. So we'll do that though in somewhere in the near future. And eventually, I think I want to turn this world into oil refining, maybe the mall still, and maybe also then the science hub. But then converting over to making a lot of components on the lava world, like we started doing with the engines. I eventually want to off-world the green engines and enough engine making to make the green engines and the regular engines there as well, instead of making them here. But on the other hand, we also might as well burn through as much of the resources here on this planet as we can. So that'll be a little bit longer. But I think what we'll do is just kind of, as we have new stuff to set up, we'll try to set it up over there. So I think that's where we're going to leave this for today. With the titanium, we could honestly even do this the opposite way. We could make the sulfuric acid here, and ship that over to the other world, where we could make steel from iron over there, and we already have titanium there, versus making it here. So that's another option too, is to ship sulfuric acid from here to the other world. So give me your thoughts on that. Catch me in Discord. If you're watching this on YouTube after it goes live on Thursday morning, you can hit me up in the comments there. But the best place really is Discord, because then we can have a two-way conversation. And you can always yell at me here in the chat too while we're streaming. So let's find a raid target. I think I saw Infantryman live just before I went live. He's playing Doom, or we have Evil Race, who's playing Factorio. What do you guys think? Infantryman or Evil Race? Walford loves to talk. Yeah, well, You know what? That's what you guys come here for, is for me to talk and play video games, right? Alright, well, I think we'll raid Infantryman. His channel has fewer viewers right now, so let's raid him. And let's check out Doom Eternal. I actually haven't played Doom since the old days, so that'll be fun. Thank you guys for coming, and I will see you all on Thursday for more of this kind of shenanigans. And we'll see what else we might get up to on Thursday. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you next time. Bye for now.